Hey, what's up, guys? It's Caboose XP. I'll bring you another Injustice 2 video, and today what I got for you guys is a very highly requested video that a lot of you have been asking me to do, and that is an updated, brand new video showing off some of the epic gear that I have in Injustice 2. Now, before we get into the showcase of the epic gear in Injustice 2, I just wanted to ask you guys if you could leave a like rating on this video. It shows your support, and I would really appreciate it, so if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And with that said, let's go into the customized characters section, and let's show off some of the characters that I have in Injustice 2. Now, I just want to let you guys know there are some characters on the roster that I'm pretty much just going to skip over, and that's because I don't really have any customization for them at all, or really much to show off for them. So, please take that with what you will. There are some characters on the roster that I really just don't have anything to show off for, so that's why some of the characters on the roster I will skip over, and I'm also going to do that for time's sake. You know, I don't want to sit here for 2 hours showing you every single piece of gear for every single character because, you know, some of you are just going to get bored with that. So, starting off here, we got Aquaman, looking pretty dope. I've got some epic gear for the character. Right now, I am going to use a regen token on this piece of gear because I think this looks the best right now of all the crowns that I have, but it is a bit of a low level, so I will use a regen token to bring it up to level 10, and of course increase the stats on it as well, because it is a pretty damn good looking piece of gear. And yeah, overall, I've got some good stuff for the character. He's looking good. What I'm hoping to get for him right now is this shader, the Trench Fighter shader, because of course, as you can see, this gives you the classic Aquaman colors with the orange and green. I think it looks amazing. So I'm hoping to maybe get this out of a mother box, because right now I'm saving up the source crystals that I have for when Red Hood comes out, so then I can just straight up get all the shaders for him right away, as I am very excited to see what kind of customization you can do with that character. But yeah, right now that's the shader that I'm looking for to equip for this character, because then he will look amazing. But yeah, that's my Aquaman. Moving on, we got Atrocitus, and he is loaded with epic gear. I don't know, sometimes I get so much epic gear for characters that I don't play nearly enough with, and Atrocitus is definitely one of them. Now, I like Atrocitus, and I'm good with him, in my opinion, at least, so I probably should play a little more with him. But yeah, nevertheless, look how much epic gear I have. This is just for the headgear. I've also got a bunch of, two different epic gear chest pieces, bunch of epic gear for the arms, some that I'm yet to be required to use them, or some that I'm not at the level to be required to use, and then a bunch of other ones that are a bit lower level that I'm not really going to use regen tokens for yet, because I have a level 8 one that is pretty damn good in stats. And then of course, got an epic deck star there. Look at him. Look at a cute little deck star. It's just one of the best things in this game. He is adorable. And I got some different things that I can use for the character. Of course, once I level up, I will equip some of these different items that I got here, because the stats on them are pretty damn good. But moving on, we're going to skip past Bane. He's one of those characters that I don't really have too much for. We got Batman here, probably one of the characters that I have the most for, him and Green Lantern, who we will get to in a little bit. But yeah, right now Batman got the Mark 11 cowl and chest plate, which grants me an additional 200 strength. So right now, this first loadout is pretty much catered towards strength and ability, as you can see there. Those are the two best stats that I have for this loadout. But yeah, I got a bunch of epic gear for the character as well. We're going to get to that in a second. Rocking the Zur and R shader, which I just recently got just because I wanted some different colors for the character, and I think it looks awesome. I mean, the Zur and R shader with this gear and stuff, it looks amazing. But then loadout 2 here, we're rocking the Noir shader, and this one is more specifically catered towards strength. This is my highest strength loadout. And then here we got loadout 3 with the Cowl of Beyond, rocking the classic Crusader shader, which changes the Cowl of Beyond to look all blue. I think that looks pretty damn sweet with that vibrant blue. That looks awesome, I think, in my opinion. And then loadout 4 here, rocking Noir alternate with the Injustice Gods Among Us headpiece that you can get. Of course, it's an epic gear headpiece, but you can also get some normal, like, rare gear that rocks this same design. So I think that's pretty cool. And then we got, last but certainly not least, of course, my Batman Beyond loadout. Now, I don't have the chest piece that I'm looking for. Hopefully, I will get it. But I tried to just change up the chest piece, something that's different from all the other loadouts, as you can see here, just so that it's a little bit different, you know. But yeah, that's my Batman Beyond loadout, rocking, of course, the Beyond alternate shader. And those are my 5 loadouts for Batman. Then we got Black Adam here. Another character that, of course, you guys have been seeing in the online series that I have been practicing a lot more with and trying to learn and hone my skills with. And yeah, he's got a lot of epic gear, rocking the Champion Freeman shader. I do want to get the Shazam style shader, Shazam's Wisdom. This looks pretty awesome, the red and everything. I think that looks pretty damn sweet. And then currently, as soon as I am of level 6, I have some epic orbs that I will equip for this character that I think looks badass. Now moving on, we got Black Canary here, one of my favorite characters to play as in Injustice 2. Just recently we had an episode with her where we had an epic comeback against a zoning Darkseid. And yeah, she's one of my favorite characters to play as. Not too much epic gear with her. I got some stuff though, as you can see here. This here, I believe, is a part of a set, and I have the second part of the set. I just am not of level to equip both of them just yet. But yeah, tons of epic gear for this character currently. Just got to level her up a little bit more, and we're using the Ashes on Sunday shader here, but I also have the Scream Queen shader, which I think looks pretty awesome as well. But moving on, we're going to go to Blue Beetle, who I've definitely got a lot of epic gear for, especially for someone that I really don't play as. But I know a lot of you guys are suggesting and asking me to play as Blue Beetle, so I'm practicing with him. And as soon as I feel comfortable with the character and I feel that I've learned enough with him, you will see him in online episodes in the future. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, definitely got some epic gear for the character. I want to get to level 2 just so I can equip this because I think it looks awesome. And I'm rocking the Demon shader for him because I think it looks awesome when you can change him all red. That looks cool. But moving on, we're going to skip past Brainiac there, and then we're going to also skip past Captain Cold, both characters that I don't really play as there. And then we got Catwoman. Not too much for the character. I do have like a lot of epic gear, but not too much in terms of extremely changed up customization. What I do want to get for this character is this shader right here, Kleptomania, I believe it's called, because the red neon nails, I think that looks awesome. If I can get like an epic whip for the character that changes it to like a neon color as well, then it will look really cool. But yeah, this is what I'm rocking right now with the Golden Age shader, which doesn't really change much. It's very subtle in the differences, although you do get the pretty cool neon pink nails with it. I think that's pretty awesome. But moving on, we're going to skip past Cheetah. We're going to go to Cyborg. Although this is someone that I don't really play as much, I do have a lot of gear for the character, a lot of epic gear specifically. And then as soon as I hit level 4, he'll be loaded up with 5 pieces of epic gear. As of course, you can see here, I've got a lot of epic headgear for the character. And then I'm rocking the Booyah shader for him right now. Moving on, we got Darkseid. Also one of my favorite customized characters in the game. Rocking the Demon alternate shader as well for him. As you can see, one of my favorite pieces of gear in the game. Look at that. It is so freaking cool. I love the way you have the red cracks in there. And I specifically chose the Demon shader just because it really brings out the red. You can see here if I choose one of these shaders, or maybe even that's not bad, but when you choose the Demon shader, it really brings out the red in the cracks in his face, as well as his arms, as of course I have epic arms for the character as well. Loaded out all 5 pieces of epic gear, all level 20, and then I've got 2 of his abilities equipped as well. Now let's keep going through here. We got Deadshot, who I will show off just because I think his gear looks awesome. Although this is someone that I don't play as too much. Yeah, this is my Deadshot. Love this gear with the skull and everything. It looks so cool. My only disappointment with Deadshot is his shaders. I'm really not feeling his shaders. It's not working for me. I mean, the Demon shaders, of course, look good, but I don't want to use the Demon and the God shaders on everyone. So, I don't know. Some of his shaders just not working for me. Maybe this one here, the Golden Age shader, or the Professional alternate shader, as it changes the skull to look all black and everything. But besides that, I don't know. I'm not really feeling a lot of the different colors that you can get for the character. I wish that he had some better options in terms of shaders. But overall, his customization with gear is amazing. We're going to skip past Dr. Fate, and we're going to go to Firestorm here. Firestorm, one of the coolest looking characters in the game with the gear that you can get. I love the full face mask that I have for the character here. I think this looks amazing. And then I've got a ton of epic gear for him as well. This is definitely a character that I'm going to start to learn and play with a little bit more in the future. And you might see him in some online episodes as well. As of course you can see how much epic gear I have for him. I just got to level him up to be able to use it. And he looks so cool. So, you know, I definitely want to practice with him a little bit more. And I'm rocking here, as you can see, the Deathstorm alternate shader. Next up, we have the Flash. Now, this is one of my favorite characters to customize in the game. Loadout 1, this is Jay Garrick. And then loadout 5 is the Reverse Flash loadout. So those are my premier skins. Then we got loadout 2 here, the Hot Pursuit loadout. Now, this helmet that you're seeing here, I also got this equipped on my 3rd loadout, but this is actually not an epic helmet. Well, it is, but I mean, like, this is not the design of it. This is actually the design of this rare helmet. I just used transform gear to apply the look of this to the stats that are on this epic gear helmet so that I can use it and have that awesome look, because I think this looks amazing. This is an amazing looking piece of headgear for the Flash. I think it looks awesome. And then I got here my Kid Flash loadout, as you can see, with the chest piece there, rocking the single bolt just like Wally West did when he was the Flash for all that time. So yeah, this is my Kid Flash loadout with the Kid Flash shader. So, you know, everything's matching here. We're all matching in terms of what we're looking for in the lore's sake. So that's pretty cool. And then I have the, of course, the Godspeed loadout, my favorite loadout in the game, looking amazing, just like Godspeed from the comics, with the white and gold coloring, and of course the single bolt on the chest there with no circle and everything. So I think this looks amazing. Rocking the God alternate shader to, of course, give that effect of what Godspeed looks like in the comic books. We're going to skip past Gorilla Grodd. Do not play him at all. And then we got Green Arrow here. One of my favorite designs. I love the orange shader. I love some of his gear that you can get. This is gear that I'm waiting to equip once I hit level 9. And it looks pretty freaking cool. Although I do like the Robin Hood-esque style better. So that's probably the one that I'm going to stick with. But yeah, tons of epic gear for the character. Tons of epic bows that I'm waiting to get to the level of to equip because they look awesome. And then thank you guys in the comments for letting me know that thing on his back is called a quiver. Yes. But then, yeah, we're rocking the Mia shader. This is the shader that I'm hoping to get, the original Mia shader. And then maybe the Arsenal shader or the Speedy shaders, because they all look amazing. I love Green Arrow's customization. He's all around a really cool character. Then we got Green Lantern, one of my favorite characters to customize in the game. As you can see here right now, loadout 1 is the Death loadout, of course, with the Black Lantern chest piece. But I got a bunch of epic gear for this character, and he just looks amazing. I have a lot of gear in general. I mean, holy crap, look at all this stuff. But yeah, look at this. Let's just take a moment for everyone to just look down this. Yeah. That is a lot of epic chest pieces, and a lot of them I don't use because they're all just normal Green Lantern symbols, you know, so that's why I don't use them. But right now, we're rocking the Death shader on this loadout here. Of course, the Black Lantern chest piece to match everything in continuity. Then we got the Life shader here, or the God shader, with the Life chest piece, which is of course for the White Lanterns, so then everything's matching here as well. And then I have the Fear chest piece with the Fear shader, so then everything is matching here as well. And I also have a Pink Lantern chest piece, but unfortunately I've got a weird glitch going on with my Green Lantern where he's level 20, but for whatever reason I don't have my 5th loadout unlocked for no, I don't know why it's happening this way. All my other level 20 characters have all 5 of their loadouts, so I don't know why it's happening with Green Lantern. It's an unfortunate thing. Hopefully this is something that gets patched in the future. And then of course I got the Jon Stewart Premier skin as my 5th and final loadout for the character. Then we got Harley Quinn here, who looks pretty damn cool in terms of the customization that you can use with the character. I like this epic headpiece here that I can get for the character as soon as I hit level 5. I think it looks awesome with the little bow tie there. I think that looks pretty cool. And then I have some different shaders with her. The Sanity Check alternate shader. I've also got the Mad Love alternate shader. The Hell on Heels. I think this one's okay. A little bit muted in terms of the color. Whereas, you know, the Walter... What is this? Waiter's Jester, I think. Am I reading that wrong? I don't know. It's really small on the screen that I'm seeing it right now, so I apologize. But this shader, really vibrant, as well as, of course, the Sanity Check shader, which is also very, very vibrant, as well as a bunch of her different shaders. She's got some crazy colors going on, so love the customization you can do with Harley Quinn. She looks awesome. Joker, we're going to skip past. Poison Ivy, we're going to skip past. We're going to go straight to Robin, who's loaded with 5 epic gear pieces. Not really feeling the hood that I have here, but right now the stats on it are probably the best that I can have for the character. In terms of what I'm looking for, it's just all around good stats where, you know, this is really good in strength, but this just gives me a little bit of everything except health. So that's the one I'm rocking right now, but I do have a bunch of different epic gear for the character. Some that removes the hood, some that makes him look like he's a part of the League of Assassins. This one looks pretty damn cool. And then of course, bunch of different epic chest pieces, or just a bunch of different chest pieces in general. And some epic arms here, different ones. I'm thinking maybe to equip these ones. I gotta look and kind of weigh my options here on what I'm looking for the character. And we got 2 different epic leg pieces here. And then a bunch of different epic swords that I can get for the character and equip. Some that I am waiting to equip when I get to the level that is required. But yeah, overall, the swords look awesome. I love the different swords that you can get for the character. It looks amazing. And then right now, I'm rocking the Nightwing's Flight shader. But I also have Damien's Regret, Heir to the League alternate, and the normal one. Which the normal one makes it look like it's basically the Tim Drake Robin style color. So I think that looks pretty damn cool. But he's also got a bunch of different shaders that I'm hoping to get. The Red Robin one looks amazing. Even the alternate one looks pretty cool. The Nightwing's Flight alternate colors look pretty cool. And Damien's Regret alternate is probably one of my favorite ones that you can get for the character. I'm waiting to get some Nightwing gear for the character on the chest piece before I even decide to buy this shader here. But moving on, we got Scarecrow, one of my favorite characters to customize, but one of my least favorite characters to play as because he is so tough to play as. But I mean, look at the gear that you can get for this character. He is so cool with the different customization. I have this epic headpiece here at level 3. As soon as I get to that level with the character, I definitely will equip it. But look at that. That looks amazing. And then I just recently, in my unboxing video of the Diamond and Platinum Mother Boxes, got this epic gear, which, holy crap, it looks so menacing and badass. I mean, oh my god. I've also got an epic chest piece, 2 epic chest pieces that I'm waiting to equip once I get to the level. This is the one that you see in the story mode, where you see, you know, like the cloak is like going all crazy and everything. And then I got this one here, which kind of looks like a straight jacket almost. I think that looks pretty sweet. And then I showed you the epic arms. It's got some epic legs going on there. And then I have an epic hook. Something else you also saw in my Diamond and Platinum Mother Box unboxing video. Rocking the you know what? Rocking that shader over there. Also got some different shaders for the character. The Fear Gas shader. The Demon shaders look awesome on him just because of the red glow that you see in his face. I think that looks amazing. But right now, this is my favorite one just because it's very simple and you also get that cool blue glow, the light blue glow coming from his face there. So I think that's the one that looks the coolest for me in my opinion right now. Then we got Supergirl here. The first loadout is the Power Girl Premier skin, which you've all loved and seen. And then this one here, I've got plenty of epic gear for the character as well. So this is someone that I definitely got to learn and play with very soon. But yeah, she looks awesome. And I really like some of the gear that you can get for the character. Got some epic arms here. Waiting to equip those as soon as I get to the level. And then I've got some different epic symbols here. One that's like a Bizarro style symbol where it's a backwards S. And then this one here, which I think looks really awesome. But of course, that's the one that you get when you beat her chapter in the story mode, is everyone gets a level 20 accessory gear piece that's epic every time you beat a chapter with a specific character. So that's the one that I have there. But that's my Supergirl. Then we got my Superman rocking the Mon-El shader. And he is looking awesome too. All 5 epic gear. This is actually the first character that I got 5 epic gear pieces for. Funny enough. But yeah, he's looking awesome. Tons of different headpieces here for the character. You can't really tell, but some of them will change. Okay, there we go. You can tell. Some of them change up the cape style more so than just the headpiece stuff that you get there. So yeah, he's looking pretty good. I like the Mon-El shader. I think that looks awesome. But I've also got the Godfall shader. This is something that was originally, you could get it through a event that was happening in the multiverse just when the game had launched. So, or I believe this is something that you get through the multiverse during the original one when you're just kind of going through the tutorial of the multiverse in general. So I'm pretty sure everyone has the Godfall shader for Superman. But moving on, next up we got Swamp Thing, who again I have a lot of epic gear for, but he's just not of level to equip a lot of it. But damn, does he look cool. I mean, this guy has some sweet looking gear. Some weird ones, some funky ones, yes. But for the most part, I really like Swamp Thing's gear. Look at this one with the mohawk style thing there and the glowing antlers and everything. Or this one over here, just in general antlers that are glowing and everything. Or whatever the hell that is. He just looks like a giant bull with no eyes. I don't know, it's weird. It's crazy, some of the gear that you can get for this character. And we got some epic chest pieces here. I like the one that I have currently equipped. Some epic arms that I've been waiting to get of level to use. Also looking really cool. I love the fingertips glowing there with a specific shader that you're using. Some epic legs. And then this thing. A bunch of different epic versions of whatever that's supposed to be. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, Swamp Thing's gear looking pretty damn awesome in general. And then of course we got Wonder Woman at the bottom here, rocking the movie gear from the Wonder Woman movie. All this stuff is still available in the multiverse event that is currently going on. I believe it is called To End All Wars. So go through this entire event and you will get an entire set of epic gear for Wonder Woman that is of course from the film that is coming out this weekend. So hell yeah, this looks amazing. Wonder Woman looks awesome, and it even looks pretty damn cool with some different shaders. I mean, hell, I'm thinking maybe to change a different shader here, but I do like the classic look because it gives you the normal colors and it gives you that full effect of what she looks like in the movie. And that is going to round out my entire gear showcase for a lot of the characters in Injustice 2. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I know a lot of you guys were requesting the hell out of this video. So if you did enjoy, if you could leave a like rating on this video, it shows your support and I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose XBL, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.